We are
Yes, it worked.
live.
What's up, everybody?
Live? Are we live? Are we live?
We are live. I just pick them. Okay.
Being held hostage over here.
It's spooky season.
Oh.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Said that.
You're just coming back from practice? Is that what that is?
Well, I got it.
This.
All right. Well, in that case, let's start the show proper because we are late. All right. Hello and welcome to Achievement Hunting 101. I'm Fufu Cuddly Poof, and this is level 219. Joining me this week on this live show is Big L.
Oh.
Koosmoos.
Hello.
And a very special guest we have with us, Jason.
Ma. Ki. Ma.
That makes so much more sense for those that are watching the live
Uncanny.
show than those that are listening. No, it's spooky
Uncanny.
season. We don't have Jason with us. We have Devin, or Vulgar Latin.
I'm wearing a mask.
Ooh, we can hear. Some people will be able to see it. Others are going to be able to hear it because you sound a little muffled.
Yes. It's my Bane voice.
That's not squeaky enough.
Oh, burn.
It's gotta be.
It's
gotta be
be Bane.
Bane. My existence.
I had no idea what you were going at when you started that.
It's okay. Jason knows.
Bane's not really spooky season. Joker would be more appropriate for spooky season. He's scarier.
I don't know. Bane broke the bat, not Joker.
All right, that's fair.
Spoilers.
All right, well, let's jump into our topic of discussion for this week. This week we have the Patreon question sent in from Lego Head, and he asks, "What video game universe do you think would translate well to visual media, movie, TV show, anime, etc.? Alternatively, what already existing video game movie has been done well or has been done horrendously badly?" Let's go right down the list this week. Make my job easier since I have to switch things. L, why don't you start us off for this?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and read some patron responses first. DinoMan87 says, "I'd love for Metal Gear Solid or Dino Crisis to be made into a movie. Two of my favorite games
Metal
growing up.
Gear.
Well, I think Dino Crisis would be infringing upon another movie about dinosaurs.
We're back.
I don't
was
think the
I
Land
was
Before
waiting to
Time
see what
people
you
would
would come up
be
with. I
would
was
be
waiting to
offended by
see-
Dino Crisis.
I was waiting to see what you guys would come up with. Land Before Time is amazing. I watched that over
It
Jurassic
is.
Park every day.
Land Before
But it
Time is
fucking
a big
rocks.
reason why I'm such a dinosaur fan.
Metal Gear Solid's pretty cool. That would be a cool one.
I know almost nothing about Metal Gear Solid as I've never played the games.
Oh, you
I
should.
feel like
They're pretty good.
you probably know more than you think.
I mean, I
Hear
know the
the,
whole
Sound effect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I absolutely know that. I know the cardboard box thing, and I know that the games are
Yeah.
absolutely bonkers when it comes to the story. And like I've seen a couple of the different cool bosses that they have, but as for like the story or playing it, I don't really know.
As far as bad ones, the bad ones are almost all of the ones already made, except for maybe the newest Tomb Raider. I like that one. They make another Tomb Raider after the Angelina Jolie ones?
Yes.
They did.
Yeah,
they made-
2019,
And it was
I think it came
decent?
out.
I don't know. Never seen it.
I haven't
Uh,
either.
Classic. Damn
Classic.
it.
Oh, it came
How
out
you
in
didn't say it.
2018.
I guess it didn't do too well. I barely remember hearing about it.
Let's see.
Yeah, because there's Tomb Raider, and then Tomb Raider, I think, is like Waters of Life.
Cradle of Filth. No.
Crater of Life. Yeah, that's it.
Cradle of
Life.
Filth? That's
Oh,
a
wow.
band.
Oh.
What?
Knew it was something
No,
different.
what?
So the 2018 Tomb Raider got a 6.3 on IMDb. If anyone actually subscribes to that, so it's a very
Out
much
of-
6 is not bad.
okay movie.
It's not bad. All right. Well, thank you, Dynaman, for that answer. We'll go next to Rutarek. Says, in theory, Halo should have been the ideal one to translate, but we all know how that went. Well, how did that go? I don't know how it went.
I don't think there was a TV show for Halo.
I refuse to believe that.
I've never heard of it.
I don't know what you're
See?
talking
I got-
about.
Right. So we all know how that went. Guess 343 scrapped it at the last minute or something.
They've patched in films and scenes.
Yes.
The Halo TV show is very much like the last Airbender movie. It doesn't exist. We don't talk about them.
By 571 in chat says the web series was pretty good. Not sure about that one. Of course, we're talking about the Paramount Plus show, and it had a lot of episodes. And I don't know, Jason, did you see this show at all?
No, but I hear you can
Oh.
see Master Chief's butt, and if that's
Master
what you were
Chief's?
looking for, yeah.
Oh,
if you're,
Master Cheeks.
yeah, if you
That's
were
what-
looking
that's what The
for,
Rock says.
if you were looking for that, which I know we all were,
God, that annoys me so much.
and as we all know, Master Chief, the thing that he really likes to do is just take his helmet off and just have long conversations.
In the first episode.
That's what he's about.
Ah,
I mean,
I can't watch it. I'll never watch that show.
He's a pretty cool guy. He shoots aliens, and he doesn't afraid of anything.
He had a fantastic mustache too, when he chooses to grow it.
John Halo.
God, I don't know how you screw up a TV. Well, never mind. I was gonna say I don't know how you screwed it up so badly, but then here
I
you
mean-
go
Paramount
yours
Plus.
343.
That's apparently how you
I
do it. You go
mean-
to Paramount Plus. Yeah.
You take all of the established lore and you take everything the fans love about it and you throw all that away. You don't need that. And you just do your own thing.
oh, here we go. Here we go.
That's how you do it.
Jason's getting pissed.
No, I don't seen it. I don't care.
Oh.
Paramount Plus doesn't need my money.
Agreed.
I feel like we're not seeing it because of all the terrible reviews, and we're not even gonna give it a chance, huh?
No, I'm not giving it
Well-
a chance.
Tell you what, I will
Okay.
I will do if anybody's interested, I will sacrifice myself to watch it for some peak Patreon content if some other host joins us. We'll find and we'll do a review by review. We'll do episode by episode.
Ooh.
We'll talk about it. That's some peak top tier
Ooh.
Patreon content.
Okay.
Ooh.
Patrons, is that something you'd want to see? Would you want us to watch that and just get absolutely irritated the entire time and yell about it? That's
We should
something.
do it.
That's
we
something
need to
you
get
want.
somebody-
You want.
We need to get also like Kush, you need to join us because you just don't care about Halo at all. And I'd be interested to see what your thoughts are as someone who's just like as someone who has no idea what any of this Halo is about.
Oh, that's accurate. Yep. That's how I remember it. Oh, his butt, yeah. Oh, all the time.
God,
Whoa.
Yeah.
you heard it here. Nate just wants to see the Master Cheeks.
I understand he's an assless chaps the whole time. That's what I understand. I mean, in space.
In space, no
These
one
chaps.
can see your cheeks.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, what do
I
you
mean,
think would be a good one?
wait, did I finish his answer?
I think you did.
Almost. I almost did. Cut it off.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Rutarek goes on to say, having just played it, I think The Forgotten City would work well as a TV show. Okay. I can see why you forgot it.
Oof. I'll pass that one off to Jason. I have not played The Forgotten City, so I cannot speak.
No,
To that.
I know Jason has.
It's good. It's real good. Game of the year last year. It's great. Best time loop game I've played thus far.
All right. Well, as far as my answer goes, let's see. One I would like to see translated well to visual media that they tried a couple times but haven't quite done it the way I would like is Final Fantasy. Now there was the Final Fantasy movie Spirits Within, which was
That was bad.
not that good.
What about Advent Children?
I'll get to that. Spirits Within actually saw in the theater, so you could say sorry to me for that one. I mean, it did have the pretty graphics, just not memorable in any way, shape, or form, and had nothing to do with Final Fantasy anything really.
I remember it being wildly boring.
Yeah. Advent Children was the Final Fantasy VII movie.
Mm-hmm.
Did see it probably 20 years ago. I don't really remember it, but it was okay from what I remember.
I liked Advent Children.
Remember maybe chase scenes? There's like
So
motorcycles.
Final Fantasy
Remember-
Spirits Within was remember it being wildly boring, so you'd say it was accurate to the source material.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, that's fine.
That's gonna start some stuff in podcast discussion. Yeah, I liked
Yeah.
Advent Children. I don't know if it was a good movie or not because it's been, golly, probably 15 years since I've seen it. So I couldn't tell you if it's actually a good movie. But I remember liking it.
Advent Children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if it was good, we'd remember it, you see.
I mean, that's fair.
That's the point. Our friend Neo says, knowing nothing about Final Fantasy, I like Spirits Within better than Advent Children. Why would you watch them if you know nothing? All right, never mind. Can't. Come on, Neo. Now you got to play all the Final Fantasy games.
You don't have to do that. I absolve you.
Okay, fine.
Just play 7. It's the best one.
Just play
And-
6. It's the best one.
So what I was thinking is maybe they do a TV series.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe each Final Fantasy gets one episode, like a 1 hour episode. And maybe they could tie them all in somehow. I don't know. You have a Cid in each one.
Final Fantasy 15. Put it on the CW. It fits perfect.
Supernatural. Put Superman in it. Yeah, so that's the one I would want to see. I would want to see Final Fantasy, some good stories, but I would want to see ones based off of the games, not new.
Or what if? Let me pitch something else to you. Each season is itself its own Final Fantasy, and then it's like American Horror Story where it just changes it each
Wait,
season.
hold on. Jason has taken off his mask. It's Devin. Oh shoot. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And underneath this mask is Old Man Smithers, the creepy janitor.
Yes, each season is a new one.
Yeah, like American Horror Story.
Right. Okay, that could be cool.
That's actually a good idea.
As far as bad movies, there's 2 obvious ones that come to mind. Maybe 3. The first one is, of course, Super Mario Brothers. Terrible.
Classic.
That's like a classically bad movie, though.
There's a bunch. Yeah, there were a lot of classically bad ones like Double Dragon and Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat was good. Annihilation was terrible.
The new one was pretty good, And
Oh, the-
if you're interested,
Oh,
uh,
dear.
Corey and I talked about it on our Patreon. You can go and listen.
Selfless plug.
That was a good episode. I liked it. See, Patreon, we could say stuff that we don't say on here.
In a
Or
lot
stuff
of ways,
stuff that we shouldn't say on here, but I do anyway, so I could make Kenny edit the show.
in, in a lot of ways, it was the first Real to Rank podcast, except without my brother.
You know,
Yeah, I
Corey's like a brother from another mother.
haven't listened to that Patreon episode, but that's also because I haven't seen the movie. So there's not a lot of reason.
What are
To
you
listen to it.
waiting for?
I don't know. I just haven't watched it.
All right, well, those are my answers. And anxiously await all you, the rest of you guys.
Okay. Up next on the sheet is Devin.
All right, so let's go with Chewie. When I was younger, I always thought the Thief series would make a great movie or show, but as a franchise, it's kind of dead now. I'll go for its spiritual successor, Dishonored, despite having never actually played it. The steampunk aesthetic would be cool, as would the action sequences, and it would work well in a series format with Assassination of the Week episodes mixed in with an overarching story. I think so, but I think you would actually go with the good ending where they dishonor him, and it's kind of like a setup where it's like why this guy's important, and then what he does to cause a whole cascade effect to make the or it's kind of like Leverage. If you've ever seen Leverage, where it's like a whole big satisfying thing at the end where they do a big long con, and then they're like, "You're dishonored."
Wow.
Yes.
Like you've been thinking about this.
I think Chewie's right. I think a Dishonored show actually could work and be pretty cool. I mean, I didn't like the game whatsoever, but like, there's enough material there, and like he was talking about the whole steampunk thing. Like, that could probably make for a really cool show. The hell?
What was that?
Jason, what did you do to Kenny?
Hello.
Hey, there you go.
Hi. How was your vacation?
Oh,
I don't know what just happened. Discord just crashed on me.
live show, everybody. Live show.
Live.
That has literally never happened.
Live television.
And of course, it's going to happen in a live show.
Okay, it's not the worst thing that will happen today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Touch wood.
Discord literally just crashed. It just restarted for whatever reason. I don't know. Oh well.
The worst thing that happened today was Umpleby saying "Power Washing Simulator" the show.
No.
That was
Oh
that was the
yeah.
worst thing that-
God no, because
That
every
was the-
episode is going to be like 16 hours long.
So it's gonna be like
Oh, it'd be like watching Final
I don't
Fantasy.
know.
It'd be worse because at least something happens in Final Fantasy. Power washing it does
Mm.
nothing.
What if they like shrunk it down? It was just time lapsed video of power washing.
Oh, they
Okay,
have a subreddit for that.
So then it only takes
that's
4 hours an episode.
Yeah.
Okay, we good? I'm sorry. I feel like we got derailed. I can go to the
Sure,
next
fine.
one.
Yeah, go ahead and go
And-
to the next one. We're good.
Okay, I was like, GT3 option fan. Congrats on the Georgia Southern team beating the Huskers, by the way. I think an Alan Wake TV show could be a thing. I thought the story was compelling enough that it could exist apart from the gameplay as its own thing. I agree. I think Alan Wake could work really well as it like a standalone, probably movie would be my thing, or like because you could do a lot with the trippy darkness elements and like have a lot of fun with dark monsters. I think that would be work. I think that'd work.
I never played Alan Wake, so I'll have to take your word for it.
I'm sorry y'all are in the dark about Alan Wake.
Eugh.
I shed some light on it.
Are you energized by it?
Go find
Mhm.
your videotapes or CDs or whatever crap it was that you had to find.
Keep guessing.
Manuscript pages.
That's what it
No,
was.
no, no, you're thinking of the thermoses.
Oh yeah, thermos.
Ah,
Yeah,
The
that too.
like the manuscript pages at least add something to the game. Thermoses,
yeah.
Oh, TVs.
no.
You had to find the or they didn't guess you did you have to find them all? The Night Springs?
TVs.
Yeah. The
I
show
liked
within
everything
the
about
game.
that game except the gameplay.
I still really like that game. I think that game's
Yeah,
great.
it was good.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back to Remedy in just a bit, the developers. But Hawkeye
Close up.
Berry says, I think Bioshock has the potential to be a great show. A normal person entering a world where a man is entitled to the sweat of his brow. Big daddies and splicers shouldn't need CGI either. A great opportunity to let practical effects shine.
Ooh.
I agree.
I
Oh.
agree. That would be cool.
I think that you could do a lot. I honestly, though, I would not set it with the story of Bioshock 1. I would probably do the whole Fall of Rapture as its own show, because I think you could do something apart from the game. I think a lot of stuff that like does things in video games like will fail if they try to tie themselves way too much to the plot of that game, because a game has like, I don't know, it takes you like
agree.
what, 8 hours to beat BioShock, and you can go through your own route and you might not pick up everything, and like a lot of the stories told different. But like a show you can tell, or a movie you can tell a little bit more structured pace of it. And I think that's why, like, I don't know, you got to do your own thing, but I think you can do your own thing in the world.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A TV show or a TV series for Bioshock could work well. Again, it just has like really good setting.
Yeah, that's, I think the setting of it, and then for me it was always the philosophy part of it. I liked that, the kind of the philosophical nature, the difference between Atlas and Andrew Ryan. Yeah, fun stuff. So
Yeah, Bioshock. I liked everything about that
Bioshock.
game except the gameplay.
Bioshock is made in 2007, and it sure feels like it.
Mm.
Having played it recently, like it feels a little old, but it's still good. It's Bioshock, the game, I don't think would hold up nearly as well if it weren't for all of the other stuff propping it up, like the story and everything like that.
Now, did you recently play the 360 version or the remaster on the one?
Yes, both. Last year I completed the remaster, and then I also completed the 360 version.
And both are bad?
No, they're not bad. Both
Bad
are
game, though.
classics. No, they're not
That's me.
bad. It works. It's just not like, it's just not modern.
Gotcha.
It-
2007.
And it feels different. It feels more to come back to. It's just like, oh yeah, I guess this was made in 2007. It's not as distracting as other games, but it might be a hurdle for modern players or L.
Hey.
For my
that remark.
for my answer, I went with, I think Streets of Rage would be good. I thought as an anime, because if you look at Streets of Rage 4, you can definitely see like that art aesthetic along with some cool fight scenes and stuff like that. The story isn't much to speak of in Streets of Rage, so you can kind of do your own thing and not have a bunch of people mad at you, as long as you keep it like, as long as you don't go Double Dragon with it. I think most people,
Uh-oh.
are gonna be
Where is it?
okay. No one should go full Double Dragon. And as for my terrible, oh dude, don't watch Double Dragon. I could,
I'll take your word for it.
do you,
Yeah.
like, hey, let's get the bad guy from Terminator 2, and he's like Japanese, but he's not actually Japanese. The guy is like
Ooh.
totally not Japanese, and like he's like a samurai, and like, don't watch Double. Don't. Why are you even thinking about watching? Don't.
Oh, trust me, I'm not.
But the other one I actually thought was Max Payne, the movie. Do you guys remember there's a Max Payne movie?
Oh,
It sucks.
I did not know that was a movie.
There's a reason. It's real bad, and it's not because like you think, oh, do they get nobody? No, it's like Mark Wahlberg and Mia Kunis are in it. It's like, by all accounts, like there's
Yeah.
enough talented people in it. Max Payne itself is a good enough story that you could translate it over, but they just decided like, nah, we're good. We'll just do our own thing.
So Max Payne seems easy
Yeah.
enough to make a decent movie out of.
Yeah, I mean, they failed collectively.
I'm surprised it was Fug that said is the one that said I should Google that the Max Payne movie. I thought for sure Ella was going to bring that up.
Oh, no. We don't beat dead horses on this show.
I'm
Yeah, just-
absolutely not going to Google the Max Payne movie right
Yeah,
now.
definitely don't
Now,
Google
ma-
Max Payne horse. Don't.
Now make
Yeah,
sure.
that-
Oh, the reason you can't Google it is because you have to Bing it. Remember?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
you gotta get those points.
Gotta get
Fine,
those
good.
points.
5 reward points. But yeah. Yeah, Max Payne, the movie,
Game.
not good. The game. No, that's
Which one was that?
that was Street Fighter. I
The
had
thing
a
is,
copy.
It wasn't
I
anything
had-
like the video game. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
copy
That
of
on the
Street
Saturn
Fighter
or something?
and the
What was that?
PlayStation. And weirdly, is an arcade game and is it actually a different port? So they ported over to the arcade game, but they made it a completely different game on home consoles. It's a whole fun story about Street Fighter, the movie, the game. Both are very bad. All of it. Just that's a whole boondoggle that you can just walk on by.
Huh. Surprised there's not a Tekken movie. Unless there is.
There
it's-
is.
I was just about to say, unless there is, and it's
There
so
is.
bad I've never heard of it.
There's also other things you don't know about. There's a King of Fighters movie and a Dead or Alive movie.
Yeah.
What?
Never mind.
Jamie Presley, right?
Beach volleyball.
Yep. Okay. Al knows where I was going with that.
No, but yeah.
All
Probably
right.
should just tried to ask for good adaptations, and we could have thought of both of them collectively and moved on. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to read the next patron response. This one comes from Ahizo. He says, Halo would make a fantastic piece of visual media. The current attempt doesn't count because it is even Halo. Halo Infinite is more Halo than that pile of trash. An actual Halo show or movie would be awesome. Yeah, we've already touched on that, but yeah, 100% agree. He also goes on to say, I would love to see God of War turn into movies or Gears of War. Either one should cast Dave Bautista in the leading role. A God of War movie? Yeah. That could be very good. That also seems like kind of obvious of why isn't this one a movie already?
Surprising. Jason,
Yeah.
is it a movie?
I'll just wait for the remake.
Dad of War.
Gears of War
Or-
would make for a better TV show, like a Netflix adaptation or something like that.
I don't know. Gears of War, maybe, but like they don't actually get a story till like 3 games in.
Oh boy, here you are on fire tonight.
Hey, I felt
I'm
a
playing
lot of
all of the
emotions
hits.
when someone's wife died in the second game. I felt a lot of emotions for that character I'd never met.
Indifference? Is indifference an emotion?
So, I have to disagree about the Dave Bautista thing. If they're going to make Gears of War, I need the original voices for everybody, for Phoenix, Cole, everyone.
John
I don't
DiMaggio
think-
doesn't look like Marcus Phoenix.
I don't care. Oh, I just assume it's going to be CGI. It's going to be real actors.
Oh no, I want a live action one. A live action Gears of
Yeah.
War could be really cool.
I want a live action one in the style of the live action Lion King.
No. That sounds horrifying.
Scarred. He popped himself.
And then same thing, God of War. That would be an awesome movie. For
Alright.
my answer for this,
What else is there? Jeez.
so I thought of a couple of games that I feel like could work as good animes. The first one being Hades. I mean, it's kind of already there. It
Oh, cool.
already has a good story. Just take a lot of the dialogue and just convert it over into an anime. It would work out. I feel like that could work out really well. The other one, and this, I feel like this game is also built to be an anime, is Nier Automata. It's got a cool scene, a cool world. God, brain fart. It has a cool world. There's crazy monsters and all that. I mean, and the main character already, looks like something from an anime. So, I think that one could really work. And yeah, that would be my answer. But as far as ones that are bad, I don't know. I can't think of. I'm sure I've watched a bad.
Who hasn't seen a movie in a long time?
I'm sure I've seen a bad like video game movie. I can't think of any. I will say there are two good video
What?
game movies that I've watched. Sonic the Hedgehog was surprisingly good. I thought for sure that was gonna be
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
And another
good.
one that was surprisingly good, Detective Pikachu. Don't know if any of you
No.
watched that one, but
I actually did.
Yeah, I saw Detective Pikachu.
I kn-
That was okay.
I need Pikachu's voice to be Pikachu from the cartoon. I don't need Ryan Reynolds in every friggin' movie.
nah. I love I love Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
Uh,
I can't stand Pikachu, and I love that.
what?
If anything, Ryan Reynolds should have been every Pokemon.
I'm not opposed to that either. Yeah, both those movies were surprisingly good. All right, let's kick it to Nate now.
Yeah. So Dino Bull says, I thought the Warcraft movie was fun, just being able to see some of the WoW races on screen, the big clunky human armor, and some of the little Easter eggs, like they had the fishing bop from Endgame. I don't know if it was particularly well made, unless you just love fan service. Is that what fan service is? So my other answer would be another Warcraft movie. LOL. I want to see Taran on the big screen. I thought there was a Taran in the trailer, but maybe not. I haven't seen that movie. I would like to see it. I just couldn't imagine that it was good, so I didn't try it, but I will go check that out. Lego Head says, I like
it's
the Warcraft
wonderful.
movie despite never having played it. The music is by the Game of Thrones guy too. It's so much better than that theme tune. That'd be a shout for the best movie from a game. Okay. As the Bioshock movie has been and is still apparently coming, I'll go for Journey to the Savage Planet. I think that'd be a fun movie. Also, the best movies based on video games are the ones that aren't specific, like Ready Player One and the truly awesome Free Guy. There's something to be said for that, right? If you're not shooting for the, an apple to apple match of like game to movie, then yeah, you can go off and do like a side story, and just like with Gears of War, yeah, if you want Dave Bautista, cool, do a side story, do a Gears of War side story. That could be really cool.
I agree on that.
Yeah. Wild West 08 says, I think Assassin's Creed would translate well to a TV show. I hope the Netflix adaptation goes well, and Fallout is another one. Yeah, I wanted to see that Assassin's Creed movie, but I just heard it was horrible. So
I heard it was just wildly okay.
Wildly okay. That's not sure if I ever heard that. Wildly okay.
So it was just a movie.
The Hall of he froze.
There we go. Like some people I hear liked Assassin's Creed, others said it was bad. Yeah, for the most part, it just seems like it was just a movie.
It's weird.
I mean, Fassbender, right? He's a good actor, so I would hope that it would be good, but
I have no idea who that
Mark
is.
Wahlberg is a good actor.
At that one thing he always does. Yeah, he's really good at that one thing.
Hey, he was great in The Happening.
Dirk Diggled a lot.
You
Now
guys are
for
saying a lot of
me,
movies.
A good movie based on a video game would probably have to be Disney's live action Aladdin based on the video game, which is based on the cartoon.
That's
Uh,
cheating.
Yeah, that was it's probably a really good one. But for cereal, I think Dead Cells. The opening commercials for that was an anime. I thought they'd make a really cool anime, but then the story, I don't know how they'd pull that off. But I'd watch that anime. I would watch several minutes of that opening anime trailer. That was really cool. Maybe Star Wars, The Force Unleashed 2 or Jedi Fallen Order. The characters that they based those or I'm sorry, the actors that they base those characters off of could just very easily flow into a TV show on the Disney Channel. I could see that happening, or see them kind of like work their way into some of the movies or some of the shows that they're doing. I would actually
Right.
kind of like that if they just, even if it was just a cameo, just a little bit part. I think that'd be kind of cool, and it would also help them tie back to all these things. Especially Disney, they're going to be trying to put out multiple games per year, Star Wars games, and hopefully they've got some better quality control than letting Rodriguez direct
Yeah.
those episodes. Best movie would probably, in all honesty, probably Wreck-It Ralph.
Good one.
That's probably like the best video game movie that I could think of. Short
I'll count
notice.
that.
Yeah, they just do a good, and mostly because they've got their own video game story they're telling, and they're just pulling in these side characters. I mean, the Zangief is so good. I just love that Zangief line. But yeah, that's probably. I think they did a really good job of capturing a whole bunch of different video games.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph was great. That's a good answer. All right. And
Oh, I forgot about one of my favorite video game movies,
what's that?
Angry Birds movie.
Jesus God.
I freaking love that movie. It's hilarious.
I forgot. Speaking of dead
Sequel
horses.
was not good. No, it's not a dead horse. I really like that movie.
No, it's a dead bird.
No,
That's what it should be. That movie was awful.
no.
What were you expecting?
Another good one with the sequels. I never saw any of the sequels, but there was a lot of the Resident Evil. I don't think we discussed that, right? First one was not bad.
Didn't that
don't
just
think they
have
had-
like a terrible Netflix show?
It did.
Yes, but there were
and
movies.
There were like a gazillion movies that were released literally perpetually. I think there still just are. We're caught in a never-ending cycle of Resident Evil releases and new movies every hour, on the hour. Quality.
What quality?
just.
You can hear the quality in your
And
voice.
and there were two movies with my good buddy The Rock that were bad.
Rampage?
Yeah, that's one.
Doom? I liked Doom.
Yup. Oh, come on. That was not good.
No, it's not, but it's about as good as you could hope. It's better than the sequel of Doom.
What's that called?
Oh, what was it called? Like Doom Requiem?
Doom 2?
The Doom 2 movie? I don't know. It's
No, I
not
don't remember
good.
Doom movie. And I think there was an Alone in the Dark movie that was also very bad.
Yeah,
Was there?
Uwe Boll. We did not mention Uwe Boll, but he was mentioned in the chat.
Oh yeah, probably shouldn't.
It's best not to say his name, otherwise he'll challenge us to a boxing match, and I don't want that in my life.
Sure.
No, this is a thing that's happened. He's challenged his critics to boxing matches.
Okay then.
He's a mentally unstable man, and now I'm gonna have a boxing match.
Sounds great.
All right, get some money for Extra Life, and there you go. Good for charity.
Yeah, there you go. We raised $3,000 for Extra Life. I'll box Uwe Boll.
Neo in the chat asks if the Jumanji reboot counts as a video game movie. I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
No. It's in that category of board game
I was-
movies,
I
like
was just about to say,
Battleship
isn't it
and
a-
Clue.
Board game?
Oh, card and board. It's on the leaderboards.
Uh,
I didn't see Battleship all the way through, but I remember not hating it. I know
Why
it
would
wasn't
you
good,
wa-
but I remember not hating it.
oh, it's
Oh.
yeah.
You've never seen Mortal Kombat, but you put on
But
Battleship.
Battleship. You're
It
just
was
like,
on the
I know
background
what
when I was somewhere.
I know
I
what I'm
didn't
gonna do
purposely
with my
put that movie
limited
on.
time on Earth. I'm gonna watch Battleship.
I did not
Yeah.
purposely put that movie on. It was on the background somewhere.
Yes,
Clue
Brianna
was
was in
great.
Battleship. Clue is great. We also got a question, which was worse, the Resident Evil show or the Halo show? Tell you what, I'll watch both if someone joins me
Oh,
on the
boy.
Patreon,
Oh God.
or I'll do them. I'll do them as a podcast thing myself if we raise enough money for Extra Life. Let's just do that. Extra Life donation incentive. I'll watch all of Resident Evil and Halo, and I'll release my video or audio essays.
There's a good Castlevania. Good. Well,
Oh,
there's-
the show
there's a
Castlevania.
There's a good
Yeah.
Netflix. Yeah, Castlevania show. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of Netflix stuff.
And the League of Legends one. I think that's also pretty. I hear a
Stop
lot of
it.
people say. I hear a lot of people say that's
Yeah,
actually
a
good
lot
one.
of
Yeah,
yeah.
Arcane is really good.
Yeah, Arcane. That's it. And I
How
think
dare
that's a
you.
quick watch too.
How
if I
dare you know
remember.
what that is, Nate?
Really
Saying
good.
Avatar. Like that
How'd-
TV show based on that Avatar game. That was an easy 1K.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's a good one. I was gonna ask how if people thought I don't watch TV. I don't know. I just know that it exists.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
That show is making people want to revisit Cyberpunk 2077.
It worked. I think it was on top of the leaderboards again, or the top 50 when the show came out.
Yeah, that sounds
Something
right.
happened like that. We made it up. And the moral of this story is just watch the Angry Birds movie.
No, that's definitely not the moral of the story. That'll never be the moral
Yeah,
of
promise.
the
just-
story.
I promise it's good.
Watch the Pac-Man animated cartoon from the
Oh,
80s.
God.
Watch
No.
Captain N the Game Master.
Yes. There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, go watch Nick Arcade. Clearly the best video game television you'll ever see.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum.
All right. Well, thank you for the
Oh.
question.
Hey,
Lego
hold on,
Head.
there's two people in the chat yelling about the movie Pixels. Now that movie was the definition of mediocre.
I heard it was
really
awful.
good
I never wanted
ideas.
to watch it.
Had really good ideas, but
They looked like they were having a lot of fun out there.
wasn't good.
We did not mention the Hitman movies.
Gables, stop it. No hitmen in Canada. I'm gonna kill you. No, sorry.
What's that all about?
All right. Let's get on to the game showcase.
Oh.
Devin, you're up first. What game do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Mark of the Ninja Remastered. Mark of the Ninja Remastered is a remastering of Mark of the Ninja. Go figure. Which
Who
is
would've
it's a 2D stealth platforming game where you are a ninja. That's actually a pretty cool story where you get this tattoo to avenge your enemies, but it makes you slowly crazy. You get all kinds of cool skills and abilities, and you get to kill people in wildly exciting ways to get your score higher, or you can go full stealth. And I found out that it's actually not even that big of a deal to go full stealth versus killing everybody. It's kind of weird how that works in the balance of it. But any of you guys played it? It's pretty good.
Great.
Yeah, it's like I've been trying to figure it out for my RTDL. I did New Game Plus, and that did not hit, so I have to go back through and get all of the scrolls and 3-star every level and get all the upgrades. But those are tied to my progress. So far, so good. I've been going mostly guideless on everything because I just don't feel like looking up a guide of some dude like finding all the collectibles, and it's just not what I want to do right now. So it's probably taken me a lot longer than it could have, but it doesn't seem like it's that long in general. I think I have like 11-ish hours in it. And yeah, the new game plus is supposedly harder, but I did I did it in like one sitting straight through because you get a teleport skill that you can use and you just teleport through, and stealth games are remarkably easy when you can just be like nope and just start teleporting away.
Yeah, that does tend to make it a little easy.
Yeah. So it's good. I just yeah, like I said, need to get better at specific levels, find some scrolls, but I should be able to get it done here. A few more stuff. It's cool. I like some of the upgrades too. And if you're going through it, what I found is that the DLC one, it's called Dozen's Tale. You can play it whenever you want, and I highly recommend that you play that as early as possible because you get 2 items that you can use. So you get fungus that you can throw at enemies, and it kills an enemy, and anybody that comes close to the enemy immediately dies too. It's awesome. Very, very great thing. And then you get these dusk moths that can like take the light out of anything. And those make some levels very easy to get through and some challenges a lot better. I think that fungus stuff is probably one of the best side items in the game. Which you only get from that DLC, and I waited way too long, and it could have saved me quite a bit of time. So that's my hot tip for Mark of the Ninja.
Yeah, it looks like it's a relatively quick completion. It's not terribly long. 12-ish hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's got a high rating on TA too. 4.46.
Oh yeah, and yeah, if you're so inclined, it's also available for the 360, the whole thing for less gamer score. If that's your thing.
Yes.
Yes, because that's what we want.
That's just less gamer score, and I think less overall stats. It's great.
Play the version that gives you less. Seems
I was-
legit.
500 gamer score total.
Yes.
500. That's weird.
It was released in that time period when there was 400 gamer score games from arcade, and then they released the DLC for 100 points.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes
There-
more sense.
There are a few games like that. Oh yeah, if you bought the 360 version, you got the remaster for free.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. By the same people that made Shank and Shank 2. The sequel to
games?
Shank.
Okay.
I always get this game confused with another game that's not at all like this game. What's that game? It's like got like 33 G achievements. And no, Michelle will know.
I
You
have
go through it. It's like it's not like Meat Boy. It's platformer, and you find like secret areas. And save the Ninja Clan. Thank you, Michelle.
oh.
I don't know how you even got that, Michelle.
Because
Michelle speaks L. That's how.
It's just I get that mixed up
think-
with that one game that has like
Oh, the
you do
33G
platforming.
the
It's
game
that
has
game
a
with
bunch
a
of 33G
ninja.
achievements.
There's no way you should confuse those two.
But they both have ninjas. in the
They
title.
have the word ninja in it. Yes.
Yes, that's why I do get them confused.
Oh my gosh.
You know that game, Devin?
No.
Really? Okay.
No.
That's actually surprising. I know there's a couple of people that played Save the Ninja Clan. That's another game. I guess it's L that you've talked. You might have talked about that before. I remember someone talking about it.
Yeah,
And we really liked
yeah,
it.
I've played it. Yeah, it's good, but just one of those weird like achievement score ones.
Well, you just got to complete it. That way you get the full 1,000. It's nowhere weird.
Pro tip.
I don't complete games over a 1.1 ratio. Wait, that's other people. It's a pro tip.
And you can kill a man in a box in Mark of the Ninja for an achievement, and it's a Metal Gear reference.
Well, if,
Yeah.
if it was a Metal Gear reference, that'd be weird.
Come on, where's
Yeah.
your soundboard, Kenny?
It wasn't working. I can't get it to work.
Just play that
I
Metal Gear
was
Solid noise.
I was here
We won't get
early,
sued, will we?
and he was like, "We don't want him to even attempt it. We would all be echoing. It's a whole to do."
It's not easy getting this set
Just-
up.
Just play sounds off your phone. It'll be fine.
No,
Do it all the time. Oh,
that's easier said than done.
if you could do that, it would be so pretty. See, it's easy.
And that's one of the sounds on my soundboard that I wanted.
It's the other
Oh.
one, Al yelling at me about like
Oh,
from a
dear.
long time ago.
Stop it! Stop it!
Yeah, I could put that on there. I do still have that soundbite. All right.
Damn it!
If that's all the questions for Devin on that one, we can move on to our next game, and that will be for Nate. What game are you talking about?
Yes, I'm talking about a Game Pass game called Hard Space Shipbreaker. Now, this is a sim, which is weird for me.
It's
I
wait,
know.
I'm sorry. Did you say Sim?
I know. This
And
is
I passed
weird.
it to Nate.
This is weird.
Weird.
But
confused.
it's a sim, much like Power Washing Simulator. But this one is actually another good one. So I skipped the house makeover or whatever, house flipper. I
House
skipped
flipper.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I went straight to Hard Space Shipbreaker because this game reminds me of the show The Expanse. And I just love that show. I've read the book a little bit, or the book that the show is based off of. And I just get that vibe while I'm doing it. So what you're doing is you are a shipbreaker. You are at
What?
in outer space, and you're at a place where they send ships that have been decommissioned, and you need to just tear them down into pieces and recycle those pieces. Some you're gonna put into like a processor. Some you're gonna put into a barge, which is just trash. And then there's another that you're gonna melt down certain types of metal in the furnace, and you basically have to find these connection points on the ship. They're like these big yellow kind of like warning kind of tape sections, and you're going to use your laser cutter just to kind of focus on them, and then they'll eventually break apart. Once you break apart all the connecting pieces, you'll see parts of the ship just kind of slowly float away. And then your job is to use a grapple. You have this like what do they call it? They call it a handheld grapple, and it basically just shoots out this like beam that captures the thing and allows you to drag it. And you can upgrade both your laser and the grapple, and you can get a demo charge, which is the ability to set like an explosive directly on a surface, and then you sort of see where it's going to cut, and you can remotely detonate it, or you can have multiple charges and just detonate all the way around, and just very easily just like shear a ship in half. And then you can also use what's really cool is that you can put a tether on a piece of the ship that flies off, and then the place where you want it to go. So if there's this really heavy piece of a ship, and your grapple just takes forever to drag it, and it actually damages your grapple because it's been on for too long. You can basically fire a tether that connects the piece to the place where you want it to go, and it'll very slowly, but yet with more power and faster than using your grapple gun, it'll kind of pull it into that bay, either the furnace or the recycler or the the trash bin. It's weird that I enjoy this, and I've been spending
Yes, this is
20
very weird.
over the past 2 weeks. I've put in 20 hours, and I find myself doing that just one more, where it's I've got 20 minutes before bed. I'm just gonna go disassemble a thruster, and that's all I'm gonna do. And then an hour and a half later, I've completely disassembled the ship. I'm like, I definitely shouldn't start another ship. I'm going to bed. Well after my bedtime. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Now it starts out, you have these maneuver thrusters, and they're not good. They're just not good. So it's very hard to kind of get the hang of kind of like fixing your yaw
Just about
and
to
then moving forward, and just it takes a while to get the hang of the controls. So if at first you're trying this out, if this sounds good and you're trying that and you're like, geez, these controls just suck. As you complete about 2 or 3 ships, you will have earned enough credits and enough skill points to start upgrading your gear. And I recommend upgrading your thrusters because it'll allow you to brake better. It'll allow you to move around faster, which when you accidentally throw something the wrong way, it's really nice to be able to chase it down and then bring it back and like put it into the right bin. So while it does take a while to get those maneuvering thrusters, they're really good. I haven't upgraded my suit at all, so I'm still kind of a glass cannon. If I take any damage, my faceplate immediately shatters and my oxygen meter runs out.
Like take
That's another
damage.
thing. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You can sort of make the game as realistic as you would like. And I did not do that. I said, I don't care, but I don't want to manage my oxygen. I don't really want to manage these other things. So just
Huh,
let's make this as
that's
simple as
interesting.
possible where I'm taking ships apart because that's the part I really enjoy. And you're able to do that. If you really want to crank that up and just have to manage a whole bunch of other things, you can do that, but that's not fun for me. As far as the achievements go, you will mostly be you'll be getting it as you go along. There's 3 major arcs to the story. As you complete each one of those major sections, you'll get an achievement. There are achievements for taking damage and then healing yourself. There's refilling your oxygen meter. A great way to refill your oxygen meter when your oxygen meter doesn't deplete is to smash your face into a wall. Then even though your oxygen meter never depletes, it does when there's a hole in your suit. So you can very easily just grab an oxygen tank and refill there. So you'll get that achievement even with the easy mode stuff that I had set on. Then there's other story-based things. What's nice is they kind of hide the story inside the ships. You'll find like these data drives, and as you're just going through and throwing stuff in the right place, you'll be like, oh, what's this data drive? And you pick it up, and then now there's a story waiting for you when you go back to your bunk. And you'll kind of get some more story that way. And there's this whole arc about unions and why the union is good and why they're trying to break up the union. But then there's these side stories about these characters who were on these ships before they were decommissioned. So they're completely unrelated to your story. They're just like these nice little stories off to the side. You can kind of get a glimpse into what was going on.
Sounds like
stories.
the story and Power
Yeah.
Wash, where it's just like, yeah, I'm really not actually going to pay attention to what's going on.
Wow.
You missed out.
So back to Heartspace Shipbreaker. This game is a lot of fun. I think that it has a lot more story than your Power Wash sim, and a lot more variety. Like as you're going through, you're starting to basically the ships get more complicated, and then there's this term, and it's really fun. It's called explosive decompression, and that is when
That sounds great.
that's when you take a compartment that's pressurized. It's pressurized. There's atmosphere in there. There's oxygen and such that you're breathing. And when in space, when there's no atmosphere and you punch a hole through a wall, everything just goes right out through that hole, and it's really fun. And then you die, and then you come back, and all of a sudden the ship is a lot easier to do because it's in like 3,000 pieces. So you don't have to break all these points apart. There's also gas tanks that you can accidentally rupture, which I did a lot. If you get your laser really close to a gas tank, apparently heat and gas are bad, and those will blow
Who
up.
knew?
Yeah. And then there's also generators, and generators have electrical damage as well. So while you're trying to carry those, you'll actually be shocked by them. Now you can upgrade your suit to be more resistant to electric or fire or even cold damage. I haven't done any of that stuff. I've just basically said I just want to get through this game. I just love tearing these ships apart. I don't really care about the suit so much because I can get by without having to do that. Now maybe at some point I will have to. But yeah, this is a fun game. If any of that sounds good to you, if you like taking things apart, so like what was that? Basically any game where you can just destroy things and just that is fun to me. So this game's great. And it's a simulation game, and they say it's management. I don't think it's management so much. It's way more sim, and just basically putting things in different bins, and it's a great game.
So I have 2
Heartspace Shipbreaker.
questions.
Okay, let's go.
Now, when you get the upgrade for your thrusters, how does the movement feel? Because watching that video, it
Mhm.
looks like it's a lot of fun, like jumping around through space. going
yeah,
from ship to ship.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, you can move faster, so it's good that they start you out slowly. So your thrusters being like underpowered is actually a good thing at first because that makes you learn the controls, learning how to move around and orient yourself. Every now and then you'll get this. You'll need to use your cutter in a wide beam mode. So rather than just like a pinpoint where you're just like shooting at one little thing, let's say you just need to cut way through a ship. You switch to this like a dead space type cutter where it's a big beam and you can like change the orientation of that. But then you have to like rotate yourself so that you get as close to a 90 degrees you can to get through these things and to not accidentally shear into like a fire tank or a fuel tank. It makes it a lot more fun. And like I said, it allows you to get back to what you want to be doing, which is I want to get to new ships. I want to be tearing these things apart. And if it takes me a really long time to float or to maneuver back and forth, I don't get to do it as much.
Okay.
This sounds sick. I'm totally on board.
Yeah, it's way cool. And you get a second question, Fufu?
Oh, can you just like? So it looks like you have your little shipyard, I guess you can say, where you're dismantling them. Can you accidentally just like throw a piece into the nether regions of space and never be seen again?
Absolutely, yeah. I've actually lost some really expensive items that way.
Yes.
Through explosive decompression or through reactors melting down and then causing huge explosions. Yeah, that had
Interesting.
that happen. Yeah,
This
it's really cool.
This just seems like a game that just has a really bad title because like just for whatever reason
Yes.
the name, I was just like, I don't know what this is, but it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it could deal with a better name, but the
And I was going
gameplay.
to say
thing-
that
I was-
the name is terrible.
Yeah. L says it all the time, and he's right.
Yeah.
Like I think Shipbreaker would have even been just lead with Shipbreaker because I don't even know what hard space is. Like, is
Yeah.
there soft space?
It sounds
There's
like
little
a
Blue
bad
pills in space.
first-person shooter, space shooter thingy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it would be a shmup.
Yeah, no, it's not
Yeah.
that at all.
Yeah, like, but it sounds like you can see like if you just took the cover and the name, you would think it's something else entirely. I think.
Now I need to look up the cover.
And now Neo was asking, he says, how much can you play without getting an achievement? Not a whole lot,
that's
because if you
awful.
complete the tutorial, that's an achievement. That's the very first one you'll get. That probably takes 20 minutes, something like that. But you just throw it on a different account and play and see if you like it. That's what I would recommend. Because if you
That's
accidentally complete that tutorial, it's on your tag, and there you go.
That's a $40 game. I did not think it would be that expensive.
Yeah, and
So
you can play
It's
it
a
on the
60-hour
Xbox.
game.
You can play it on the Xbox or the PC. I haven't tried it on my PC. Based on the way they've marked it on TA, I think you can go back and forth with the save, but it's playing really well on my Series X, so I have no complaints.
Better play well on your Series X.
Game also has a high rank rating.
Interesting.
Some of us
One-
play
one
good
star.
games.
Yeah, sometimes we play good games.
And then sometimes we play awful games. Speaking of which, what have you played this week?
Wait, what do you mean?
Transition.
Every so often I nail them.
Yeah.
Damn Elgways. Well, this is usually the part of the show where I tell you about some stupid easy game that I picked up because I wanted to get a quick 1,000 gamer score. And I usually do this by going to my favorite developer, East Asia Soft. Well, this time, I'm sorry, not developer, publisher. They usually come out with games that are a quick 1K with some stupid easy achievements. Now, the developer of Arsonist Heaven, by the way, Arsonist Heaven is an awesome name, and it's got an awesome cover. And then you start playing the game, and it's yeah. Now, I know you don't like the 8-bit style, Kenny, but
Yep.
It's fine with me. So for those in the live stream, you could watch the video. That's actually me playing it, and you will see I beat the first level in about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And then second level took me a little bit longer than that. I did a live stream, and Fug showed up, and Rocker showed up. And they just sat there making fun of me, basically.
Sounds about
Yes,
right.
as you can see, I played for about a half an hour, and here I am in the second level at the 5-minute mark, and I'll be there until the 30-minute mark. So basically, you have to go around, and you need to kill every enemy. That's all you got to do: kill every enemy, and then the level ends.
Wait, what?
But there, yeah,
I-
yeah. Take a look at this video. So you just have to kill every enemy, and you have a jetpack that refills very slowly, which I complained about a lot. And you have a flamethrower, which is the fun part, killing the enemies.
Oh, this looks
But you have
so
to
annoying.
you have to hit
That's the
a
arson.
you have to hit a reload button for it after it runs out. So if they had just made this more arcadey and you just go around flamethrowing things, it would be so much fun. But they added the reload and they added the jetpack, and look at me. I'm sitting there waiting the jetpack to reload so I could fly back up there.
This looks like
yeah.
a game.
So the achievements are very simple. It's finish level 1, finish level 2, finish level 3, and so on. Finish level 12. And yes, there's way more. There's, I think, I don't know, 30 levels in the game maybe. So here I am on level 2. And I'm having trouble with it.
Oh, at least you don't have to finish them all.
The finish level 2 is a 1.23 ratio. So typically in these games, you bang out the whole game. No.
So
It's a
sounds like you're
1.4
pretty
overall. Yeah. I really
fired
want to
up.
recommend this game. I burned me with that joke.
Eeh.
Yeah, so Arsonist Heaven by East Asia Soft is one that unfortunately I would have to say to avoid. Not an
don't
easy
get burned.
1K. It's not an easy 1K, nor is it that much fun to play, but I did persevere and finish that damn second level. I have not played anything past the second level, and I feel like I've played basically what the game has to offer.
But you need to play at least 10 more levels.
Come on, I hope chat can go and light a fire under you and see if they can motivate you to get the rest of the thing
Jesus.
done.
Oh, they're too busy making bad jokes. No, wait, that's you. Damn it, Evan. Try to get me to yell at you every episode. It's
I don't
gonna
know
work.
to try.
I guess not.
Wait, so
Um,
what's that counter at the bottom left? Is that how many times you
That's
died,
how
or is
many
that enemies?
No, that's how many enemies you have left to kill.
Okay, I was just wondering. Oh,
Why
yeah, I
does it
see.
never seem to drop below 8 though?
Damn it,
Because
Nate.
L.
Oh,
Nate, fast forward to the end and like prove that I did it. Yeah,
We're not
so
watching this whole thing.
there. I know. I'm just gonna talk for a few minutes while he fast forward to the end. So, going over to a different topic. In Better Completions Matter, there's something called the head-to-head UHH thing going on, in which Iron Fist of Snuff and EOJ manually put you together with someone else, in which you both have similar progress in 5 different games, and you go head-to-head with that person for a month and try to get as many achievements as you can in the same 5 games. So I'm actually going to be talking about some decent games next week,
Doubt.
including one game that is going to be sad for me to complete. Because
let's see. What would it?
it shows up in my RTDL every month.
I
I get a
think I know.
token achievement in it.
Red Dead Redemption.
No, it's not Red Dead Redemption.
Killer Instinct.
so
I will not. Wait, I think Nate said it.
yeah, so Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive. That is
Yeah,
correct.
you're right.
Yes.
Oh,
So I've
Oh, look at
been
that. Check, I do too.
collecting stuff. Yeah, I have about 8 achievements left, maybe less. The ones I'm a little worried about are the 50 gold challenges, and that's really it.
that reminds me. I meant to
Sam's right.
mention Sunset Overdrive for the question of the week. That could make for a
Oh.
really fun TV show. It'd be like a Zombieland movie. Just dumb fun. But yeah, sorry. You said it, it reminded me. I'm like, I knew I had
mean-
another one game.
I mean, energy drinks is basically your life story. So yeah, you should have thought of that first. I mean, lots of energy drinks in that game. I'll talk more about that next week. Moving along.
All right. And we'll move along to our final game. And that would be, I want to talk this week
Aw.
on some Halo Infinite. I'll just put up some generic multiplayers because I don't want to give
That's
give
a new
away
game, right?
I don't want to give away story stuff because I know Devin and Elle haven't played it, and I know there's a few other people
Oh,
that
yeah. We're gonna
haven't
be-
played it because they're waiting for co-op.
There's no story in this game.
But-
You could put out whatever.
But did you get to see Master Chief's butt?
I won't ruin it for you.
Oh.
I'll let you find that surprise for you. So, over the past years, I have badmouthed 343 quite a bit. Deserve it, and they deserve a lot of it. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of what they've done with Halo Infinite has been bad, but I will say the Halo Infinite campaign is a lot of fun and it is very good. I assume you guys have listened to like video game podcasts or something like that, and you've heard people talk about the game. And yeah, it is really, really good. I wanted to give credit where credit's due. 343 may suck in a lot of areas, but at least they at least did decent there. I haven't quite completed the game. I'm literally at the end game. I just wasn't able to get to and beat the last final boss. But man, I've
Not the first final boss.
So wait, the game
ahead.
ends?
oh Jesus, how did I not see you going to say that?
It's called Infinite. I get it.
So this is where I do want to like dunk on 343 again because God, I wish there was a co-op like right
Technology
away.
just
Right
isn't
away. with
there
this
yet.
game.
Maybe.
Like
Couldn't
I
be done.
really can't wait to be able to play this with my friends because driving around the ring is just so much fun. Like this really truly is just how you vision a Halo game and how the Halo ring is. And like this ain't really a spoiler, but like you can have Marines on the ring with you. And one of the things I love doing so much is getting one of the Razorback Warthogs. That's the one that doesn't have the turret on it, and you can hold 5 other people. You know, loading that up with Marines, giving them each a unique gun, and then going out and doing like a campaign mission or killing a target or something like that. Like, it's just fun being able to have like this little Marine squad being able to go out and do these objectives. And I really just wish I could play this with my friends. So instead of having stupid AI, it's someone else. I mean, the gameplay is there. The guns feel good. Just everything about this game is so good. Just I can't wait till November for co-op to get here, and then for my feelings to get hurt because it's rolled out badly or some shenanigans happen.
It's gonna say that ain't. Ugh, I don't think that's rolling out on time. Perfect in November.
Trust me, I'm being a little bit of an optimist. Yeah, I know that they're talking about the co-op coming and the Forge mode coming and all that, and I really do hope that it all works out in the long run. Like, I have no doubts. I said this in Discord a while ago. I have no doubts that in a few years we're going to be talking about Halo Infinite just like we do with Master Chief Collection. It's like, wow, this game is so good now. But my God, did it have a rocky start? Just, I wish the game was good from the get-go. It'd be so much better. Yeah, that's
We're
about
gonna
it.
have fun with it once co-op hits. a couple
Yes.
Years.
Yeah, this will be our new Thursday night game. I was actually expecting you to yell at me, Elle, for playing it and not waiting.
Nah, I would never do that.
Yeah, that's not like you.
Nah. I need you to play ahead so you could carry me later. Come on.
Okay, that's fair. That makes
Got
sense.
Scott ahead.
I did play the first couple hours of the campaign, just so you know.
Oh, you
You don't
did?
remember.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
totally waiting.
Yeah. No, I played it. Shut up on RTDL. Of course I'm going to play.
Of course, that's why.
It is fun using the grapple thing and all that stuff.
Oh, the grapple shot's so much fun. Being able to just swing around and just constantly like rope onto enemies and pull yourself into them and beat their face in.
Yeah. And the co-op's going to be fun, and they're going to adding more co-op achievements, I believe. So it gives people a reason to play it again.
Yeah, there's a lot of achievements being added. I forget what the total was.
27.
27? I thought there was more than that. Yeah.
I don't know. I just
There'll
guessed.
be more.
Oh. I was thinking
In a
like
row.
40.
Uh-huh. Wait, you think I have to
Uh,
do research for this?
No, but I figured
I
you
start
knew.
now.
Maybe you knew just off the top of your head somehow.
Let me see. We can pull this number up. The people demand to know.
In the meantime, Heizo says 2 facts have consistently been true about 343 games. They release in an embarrassing state, then become fantastic. Yep, that's about right.
24.
24?
Oh.
No.
Worth
You're a closer.
420 gamer score.
A
And then someone else in the chat named Vulgar Latin said Halo Wars 2 is the best 343 Halo game. What?
It's true. I agree with that man. He speaks what we're all thinking.
But that's also like a really, really low bar. 4 and 5 are bad.
5 is the best, one of the best Call of Duty Infinite expansions I've ever seen. What are you talking about?
Jeez.
Yeah, you know the Call of Duty in space.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, that'll do it for the game showcase. Let's get into some sales. Devin, what do you want to recommend this week?
All right. So this week, and it's spooky season, and you can get into the holiday spirit with Zombies Ate My Neighbors / Ghoul Patrol. It's a collection of 2 classic, well, 1 classic and 1 other
What a
game that
title.
you've not have heard of. It's $7.50. It's down from $15. I really love Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's a hard game, action game, but it's good. I recommend it. And there is lots of good 360 DLC on sale. Too much for me to list, but like all of Fallout 3, like all the Oblivion, I think the Grand
GTA
Theft Auto
4.
4,
Yeah.
yeah. So go. Normally, I'm sure you skip it every week. You
Yep.
look at the 360 stuff for the DLC, and you're like, "Oh, it's not even a section. Isn't that cute?" But this time, actually look at it if you're missing all that stuff because there's some good deals in there.
All right.
Borderlands 2.
Elle, you got anything you want to recommend?
Nope.
Sounds about right. How about you, Nate?
Yeah, in keeping with the holiday season, there's Sparkle for Tales. Some people find fireworks scary and lights and shining things, so
My dog hates them.
this is $1 down from 10. It's an adventure game, but it looks like a twin stick shooter minus the shooting. You look like you just go around and collecting dots. Who would design a game about that? Next up, I Am Fish, $8 down from 20. It's a platformer, 60 to 80 hours. It was in Game Pass, but it left recently, and it's difficult if you like that sort of thing. And I do. I like that game, and I was hoping it would go on sale. That seems about right. Speaking of games where you just get to tear stuff apart and see how it's put together, Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered is $6 down from 30. It's a third-person shooter, open world, 100 to 120 hours with 18 online achievements that you probably want to knock out first, just in case. And speaking of good games, Middle Earth: Shadow of War Definitive Edition is $9 down from 60. That contains all of the DLC. It's a action RPG, roleplay, stealth, open world, 70 to 93 hours. There are 4 online achievements. You might want to get those out of the way just in case something happens to this one, like it did the first game. So yeah, especially with that Amazon show, I'm kind of jonesing for some actual good Middle Earth. So Shadow of War might be a little closer.
Which one, The Boys? Is
Hmm?
that what it's called? Oh, I don't know.
No, it's Rings of Power.
Lost Boys? The Boys.
Eesh.
And he thinks my jokes are bad.
I'm propping you up.
Just
All right.
lowering the bar so I can beat expectations.
All right. Well, if you don't want
What
to
the hell
buy
am I thinking
anything,
of then? The
if you
Boys.
don't want to buy anything, October's Games with Gold is now available, and instead of having 4 games, we get 2 games a month now. Woohoo!
I told you.
Well, I know. We all knew that this was what it was going to be.
Not only 2 games, but 2 games.
Yes. So available the entire month is Windbound. And then available October 16th to November 15th is Bomber Crew Deluxe Edition. Thanks, Nate, for buying that for a month.
Great.
I almost bought it. So
Oh,
I'm
you
glad,
almost bought it. I thought you
yeah,
did.
no, I psyched them out. I drew out the play. So
He added it
Zigged
to
when he
his
should have
card.
zagged. Mhm.
You see, didn't the TA community do something stupid with Windbound or something?
Yeah, I think there's
have no
people
idea.
that like low voted it because
Yeah.
that's gonna show
Someone in
them.
the Discord. Yeah.
Really?
They like started rating it a 1 out of 5 on TA or something. Just
Because of Games with Gold? Are you for real?
just because there was only 2 games in games.
no, I think it's the Xbox Store because it's got a 3.28.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause, like
Unless they
delay.
did something. Unless they
yeah,
That's so bad.
Oh, on Xbox makes more sense.
yeah,
That's so dumb.
yep.
I forget who it was, but I know there were a couple of people in Discord were actually saying that these games are actually pretty good. It's just, they're not high caliber games,
They're not games that you know of. There's some
Yeah.
people that are like, even if they're like every time was like, it's Red Dead Redemption 2 and the newest Call of Duty, there'd still be some guy. Like there'd be some guys just like, but it's not the specific thing that I'm looking for, so it's bad.
It's still free games.
Don't be that guy.
You're not paying for them. Who cares? Because let's be honest, whether we had Games with Gold or
Yeah.
not, you would still
You're paying.
you would still have Gold membership. These games are free. Whether
Yeah.
that was here or not, this is just an added little benefit to it. Nobody signs up for Gold for the Games with Gold program. They sign up so they can play games.
Not anymore. Now that there's only 2.
Yeah, not anymore because it was
If
so
I don't
much
get
better
that-
before.
Because I'm missing so many Xbox originals. So many classics.
Classic.
Classic. Thrillville, classic.
Hey, that's a good game now. No OG games need achievements though. All right, but Game Pass news. Available now is Paw Patrol Grand Prix
Yes.
and Chivalry 2. I'm so glad I held off on this. I had a feeling it was going to come to Game Pass. So glad I was cheap. Now I get it for free. All right, and
the question is, will you earn an achievement before it leaves Game Pass?
coin flip. Also
Okay, you
available on
install it.
October 6th, we have a couple of games. We have Medieval Dynasty, The Walking Dead, the complete first season for the PC, and The Walking Dead Season 2 for the PC.
Those are stacks.
Obviously, because they're PC. On October 11th, we have Costume Quest available on the cloud and console, which I thought that was already there. And Evil on the console and PC.
Not a stack.
Thanks.
I don't know.
On October 13th, we have Dyson Sphere Program.
The vacuuming sim.
Damn it, I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it. Obvious
Back
joke is
in-
obvious.
I hope it doesn't suck.
Who's your favorite president?
Hoover.
The
Yay!
all right.
Went from suck to blow.
On October 14th, if you want to get into the spooky season, Scorn is coming to the Cloud PC and Series. That's not an Xbox One game. And then October 18th, A Plague Tale Requiem on Cloud PC and the Series consoles. And then we have a couple of games that are leaving on October 15th. Those games are Blood Roots, Echo Generation, Into the Pit, Ring of Pain, Sable, and The Good Life. All right, nobody cares about any of that, so we can just continue on.
How
Blood
dare
Roots
you.
is Blood
How
Roots
dare
is
you.
good,
Yep.
and it has assist mode. Pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, with the assist mode, it becomes ridiculous.
That's good to
And,
know.
Yeah. So I'm going to be playing Echo Generation and Sable, and probably not The Good Life. But you got an achievement in that, and now I'm
And it's
regretting that.
it's the Stardew Valley we have at home.
I
rem-
Into the Pit and Ring of Pain are like card based.
That yeah,
Yeah.
Ring of
Yeah.
Pain is a card is like a deck building thing.
Hmm.
But yeah. And I don't know. Sable, I think it's been a long time since the crowd has had any sort of go for Sable. I mean, it's not the late 2000s or early 2000s anymore, and she's married to Brock Lesnar, but I think it's time she left Game Pass.
There it is. Nina.
All right. And then, as always, if you actually do want to play these games, or if you want to buy these games, you get 20% off while they're in Game Pass. So get them now if you want to complete them later. All right. And with that, let's get into some contests. Nate, take it away.
Yeah, and the Gamertag Challenge last month was Ems Fergie, and her wildcard game was any new achievement or previous completion in game in the music genre. And then we were for the bonuses, we were looking for animals. So any achievement with the name of an animal species in the title. We had 31 participants, 188 letters, 16 completions, 9 wildcards, 127 bonus achievements were earned. And to shout out some people that did a whole lot of work there. We had Ems Fergie herself and MDP were tied for 12 bonuses. Northern Lass with 24. And then Ace with 31 tops the charts. And our winner with a Bear Gamer Tag, Toadstyle Venom.
Whoa.
Good job, buddy.
Man to man.
Way
Now,
to go.
This month, our Gamer Tag Challenge is for Rhett Stack. And she has chosen any new achievement or previous completion in No Man's Sky as her wild card. And the bonus is Does a Bear in the Woods? And that is for achievements titles with the letters B, E, A, and R in order, but they don't have to be consecutive. So there can be letters and spaces and numbers between those as long as E follows B, A follows E, R follows A. And that is worth 1 bonus draw per achievement. And there's actually a spreadsheet, surprise, surprise, on the Discord that helps you determine if your achievement meets that condition or not. You can just paste everything in there, and it'll filter out the ones that that work for you. So, have at
Gonna
it.
have to grin and bear it.
All right. Thought there was more to that.
No,
Nope.
All right. And with that, we go to our patron drawing for this month.
Ooh.
No, it's not Shua.
Oh.
Thank you to everyone that does support the show. We greatly appreciate it. And this month's winner of the patron drawing is Petart.
pretty.
Pretty.
That's beautiful.
That's how she sounds after 2 kids.
That seems legit.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for supporting the show, and thank you to everyone that does support the show. We greatly appreciate it. All right, and with that,
There's another way you could support the show. Any?
okay, I guess we can say it now. I was going to do it at the end, but the
I'll
other way
do
you
it
can
now so
support
they
the
can
show.
do it for duckies. They gotta prepare.
Okay, that's a fair point. The other way you can support the show is by subbing to us on Twitch. If you're live with us in chat right now, you can send us that Prime sub, or you can just sub to us. That'd be cool. Either one works. And everyone that is entered as a subscriber, or everyone that is a sub, will be entered into the Ducky Race, which we will do after the show. So if you're in chat with us, be sure to stick around for that.
You win prizes.
You do win prizes.
Big money, big prizes. I love it.
All
Yeah,
right.
That's probably from a thing.
No whammies.
You also like bragging, don't you?
No, I'm very humble.
All right. Well, why don't you
Wait,
brag on
wait.
somebody else?
Wait. Sounds like another segue.
Go ahead and read the milestones.
No. I just wanted to make it get real awkward.
Mission accomplished.
In completions, Kush Moose has reached 450 games. Alicia has reached 900 completed games, as has Kitty Skies. Isrit has reached 1,200 completed games. Sniped by a Girl 1 has reached 1,300 completed games. And Redemption Denied has reached 2,750 completed games.
In streaks, Kush Moose is topping the
Man.
charts with a 50-day achievement win streak.
Woo!
Oh,
Kush.
he's just been beat out by Dunkas with
Wait,
150.
Wait,
Lucas, 1988.
wait, Kush. Don't try to go past this. Now, did you intend to get 50 days or did it just happen?
50 days just happens, sir.
All right.
Just happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do 50 days in my sleep by accident. So Lucas 1987 with 250, Surf Biscuit with 1,100, Morbid 237 with 1,200, Enigma Gamer 77 with 1,400, Seamus McLimey with 2,200, and our very own Mutrark is currently on a 3,300 day achievement win streak.
Nice.
Have you met her, Kenny? Mutrark?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Never heard of him.
familiar.
Matarachi.
In gamer score, Survivalist has hit 150,000 gamer score. Ems Fergie has hit 250,000. Lord Zell has hit 300,000. I Mike Zero 450,000. Sadak and Jay Black have both hit 550,000. The Joe Dean has hit 700,000. Matthew OO has hit 750,000. Retro Chief 1969 has hit 800,000. Mental Knight 5 has hit 2 million gamer score, quite a jump there. And then Thrash Forever has hit 2.1 million gamer
Wait a
score.
minute. When did Mental do that?
Sometime in
this
the
week.
last week.
You guys are turning into me's.
You're welcome.
Not good. It's not good.
Obvious joke is
I would-
obvious.
Good job, everybody. In leaderboards. This should be a doozy. Alicia is in the top 20 of the England TA leaderboard for visual novel. Bastion Readers, number 2 in USA TA difference leaderboard for shmups. You like shmups. By 571 in the top 20 of the Wisconsin Gamer Score leaderboard for musics. Domain is now in the top 500 of the Washington Gamer Score leaderboard for music. Fluttery Chicken is number 50 of the England TA difference leaderboard for survival. High Road V2 is in the top 20 of the TA leaderboard for American football. Jay Huns is in the top 5 completed games leaderboard for Vayners. Nicely done. Mr. Lego Head, 1977, is in the top 20 of the TA difference leaderboard for Sandbox. Lucas, 1987, is in the top 200 of the Gamerscore leaderboard for Xbox One role-playing. Mental Knight is in top 100 of the TA leaderboard for Shoot 'em Ups. Blanting is now second in the USA TA leaderboard for Vehicular Combat. Retro Chief is now in the top 2,000 overall of the TA leaderboard. Survivalist got about, 500 milestones this week.
At
Not
least.
sure what he was.
Read them all.
I'll do it. If you donate to Extra Life.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. It's like he just joined every leaderboard just to see how many could pop. There's a
Smart.
good 50 there. Slayer reigning is in the top 5 Iowa Gamerscore leaderboard for third-person shooter, and last but not least is Z Junkin Monkey Z in the top 100 Tia leaderboard for Vayners. Need to talk to us more in the Vayner chat,
Oh,
sir.
that's broke.
What's broken?
The
My
extra
heart.
life link.
No.
Get a new one.
Is there a new one? Yeah, we'll update it.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
Well, that will do it for us this week. Thank you for everyone joining us in chat. And thank you, everyone, for listening. Like
Oh
I s-
man, remastered because it takes place on Mars.
All right, I'm done. I'm out.
Woo!
I'm head out.
Wait, but come back. Wait, come back.
Boy.
I'll use your joke for you.
So,
Wait,
yeah.
please come back.
If you haven't already, be sure to follow and sub to us on Twitch. We go live at least the first Tuesday of every month to do this live show. And then we also periodically do some game streams and whatnot.
Your life is November 5th.
It is. That's coming up quick.
24 hours.
What else you got going on? What's some of the perks?
Well, I got the crazy hot chip, the world's hottest chip that the names escapes me, but it turns your tongue blue and hurts your insides.
Packy.
Yeah, the
something like
one
that?
chip challenge. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
it.
You got a one chip challenge. I got Black Mamba hot sauce on there. That's at varying levels. I'll also do the 8 hours that it takes to do the desert limo if we hit a certain point, which is 8 continuous hours of that. Kenny will have some hot sauce himself, and Beast has volunteered to complete dang near every fishing game. So the train sim people, he's going
Why?
to complete I don't know, but he's
That
going to
sounds
do it.
awful.
Yeah, I know. If we hit 1,000,
Phew.
lot of fun stuff in the pipe. And then also for every $10 you donate, you can pick a game for me to play that I have for an hour. Any game that I own, 1 hour.
Unicorn Princess.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that's Extra Life, and I'll be trying to do more of that in the coming days. But November 5th, probably 8 a.m. Central Time, so that's 9 in the future time zone they call Eastern.
The correct
Uh,
time zone.
Yeah, I mean, sure, if you're wrong. And yeah, and then I'll be going. That day is also daylight savings time, so that'll go 24 hours till. So that'd be 7 in the morning.
All right.
Feel free to join my party and keep me company.
Yeah, we'll have a link in the show notes to the Extra Life stuff. It'll be in the Discord, or you can just message someone.
Yeah.
If you can, please donate to it. It's a great cause.
Helping Omaha Children's Hospital, the Children's Miracle Network, but specifically Omaha Children's Hospital.
Yes. Let's see where we're in. Also, we talked about Discord, discord.io/AH101. Be sure to join that. Come be a part of the community. If you can donate, patreon.com/achievementhunting101. We love all of our patrons. You get access to the patron drawing. They get to help influence the show if there are questions and answers. They get to pick the topics and whatnot, and they also get their own super secret chat. So yeah, if you're able to, patreon.com/achievementhunting101. And with that, thank you all for listening. Class is dismissed. On to the ducky races.
Hi, everyone, but hello again. Nice Chiefs, but
All right, and Recording
Master
has stopped.
Chiefs.
We have time for a potty.
For a what?
Potty break.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll be a minute getting this all set up. So
Okay. Just send over the link to the folder as well so I can get it to you guys.
all right, now the fun part is always trying to remember where their Twitch subs are.
Yeah, it's in channel analytics, I believe.
That sounds about right.
And then download subscriber list. Is it subscribers or do we want? Yeah, let's go subscribers.
Okay, good. For a second, I'm thinking I'm sharing my screen. I'm like, oh no, can't share this.
I'll send you the list. Woohoo!
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I think the list is.
Um,
Why did it do that? I would give you the text. It just sent you a picture. That's fantastic. 1 second.
I was to say
Well,
having the
that'll give me-
names individually is so much more helpful.
That'll give me a chance to get rid of the actual people. So hold on.
So J Black, my October streams. I have either been busy and have not been able to, or I have been sick, or Brooke has been sick, or Oliver has been sick, or one of my nephews has been sick. Fun fact, kids get you sick very easily. It has been miserable. It has been one thing after another. That's why I haven't been streaming in September. I am. Where did you get that, Matt? As long as I am free on a Friday night, I will be streaming some sort of a spooky game or something.
You should do Dead by Daylight. Michael Myers is in it. He's pretty spooky.
Is that all of our subs?
That's what it says. Yeah, I believe so.
I was thinking we had more than that, but okay.
Well, it changes month to month.
That's true. Some people might not have resubbed because you know that Prime sub's free.
That Bezos money.
I wonder how much longer that's going to be around.
Amazon? Probably a while.
There we go.
No, Jesus,
Fixed
that's
it.
Prime sub.
That's the
Oh,
new
yeah.
link, right?
Say what?
In
Yeah, new link.
yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, so I've been drinking this the new Mountain Dew Voodoo, the one for this year. It
Mhm.
is very good.
Also, we got a donation for Extra Life, so
Woot woot.
someone's real name, so I'm not gonna say it. I don't know who you are, but thanks. Appreciates you.
Oh, it's V for Vendetta.
Yes, you are on the list, Nerdy Neo. All right, let me grab this list. Throw this in here. How do I do this again?
Supposed to be an easy way to grab visitor or viewers, but always gets the bots.
Let's see. Paste.
This Bill Shakespeare mask has a very weak chin.
Done. And we set it for 1 minute. Set. Hey, I got it. Oh. How do we... Oh, there you go. Shuffle characters right there. All right, now let's get this on the screen. You are on the list, Saucy. All right, so we're gonna wait until L gets back. So you have until then to get on the list, or until I get this actually set up properly. Let's see. Yeah. Darn it! I did do that. Properties. Phew. Glasses now.
Ah!
There we go. Ooh, that's not.
This is scary, bro.
Sorry, guys. I meant to get this set up before and completely forgot. So let's
Who are these
readjust.
people in here?
Say what?
Who are these people?
Who are you people?
Should we look at the names?
We already did look at the names.
Yeah,
Oh.
we did that.
Who's,
Lots
who's-
happened since then.
who's Surf Biscuit?
All right, that's cutting you guys off a little bit, but that's fine.
There's
Everybody
fake
remembers.
people in this name, like Decoy.
Everybody
And-
remembers Surf Biscuit.
All right,
Okay.
you guys can see this, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
We had a view from France.
Oh.
Wow.
Why are you looking at our? Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Pardonnez-moi.
What?
Mhm.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, it was showing our
Oops.
our Twitch stuff.
That's what I meant not to do. Darn it.
Yeah, they're showing our Twitch bits.
Yeah,
Good thing it was only to
here's our-
your locations.
yeah, not our private thought.
Look, there's a lot going on right now. This is not easy. This is why people get a producer. Okay. All right, we'll
Did we give
shuffle.
away all of our trade secrets.
Oh, crap. Hang on. Let me go back because frick.
Settings. You have to click settings. Little gear.
Oops, I didn't know that.
Gears.
Hang on.
Oh, really? Again.
I hope Rory wins.
God damn it. I forgot to add in the AH-101 duck.
No, I saw one there.
It was there. Yeah,
Was it?
it was in the. It was in the
Yep.
list I sent to you. Should be at the top.
Oh yeah,
Near
looky
the top.
there. Well, I'm not putting two of them in.
Oh,
Okay. I did miss the AH-101. Never mind. My bad. All right, we'll do 1 minute. Set.
Man,
All right, and
Who are these
let's-
people?
We're not doing that again. All right, let's shuffle this up a couple of times because why not? Ooh, let's get some more variety in the costumes. There we go. That looks good. That looks like some good variety. All
Like-
right. And we're off. And the duckies have started their swimming to the end. Looks like What the Fug and the All Red Ducky and Wild West and the Naked Ducky at number 9 taking an early league, followed by a Haizu and the George Washington wig. Nerdy Neo coming up strong, little pirate ducky there.
I
But we
think
all know-
AH-101's got this.
AH1 is holding steady, little in the middle of the pack. Who knows what's gonna happen? Getting an early start's not always a good thing. Mike Pitch taking the league. Wow, Mike Pitch, put on some clothes. My goodness, no one wants to see that. Who is that? We have a Godzilla ducky, but falling behind. And last couple of
race to
seconds,
lose.
7 seconds left. Let's see who's
Who's
coming to
gonna
the
be-
league.
oh,
Oh,
who's
is the
that?
AH-101
Who's that?
ducky doing it? Is it going to
No.
take it? No.
No.
It is going to be by 571.
5-5-7-1. 5-5.
Congrats, bye.
Bye.
Ain't no lie.
By 571, since you swore in chat, we got to re-roll. Sorry, dude.
Yep. So we got to go again.
This is a Christian Twitch server.
Look at that. If it wasn't for buy, the H101 Ducky would have won, and we could have doubled the prize. Oh well.
I hope you're happy.
What region are you in? Bye.
Yes, that's actually a really good question. Before we just start throwing around codes. Yeah. What country are you in?
Definitely. All right. We're doing one for the people that are here joining us. Oh.
Fuck, we were joking.
100 seconds. I has been eliminated.
Mods have gone out of control.
Oh my goodness.
hungry.
All right. Good job. Yeah. What region are you in by? That way we can make sure we get you a good code,
Do all that on Discord if you like. You don't
or
have
we
to
can
do
do
it
it
here.
on Discord if you like. You
Yeah,
get,
just
Yeah, if you don't want to tell us what region you're in.
Can I come find you?
Oh, thank God.
U.S. is not. Wisconsin's also not real.
Oh, cool. We'll have a Fug deliver the code for you. All right.
like we don't read.
Unfortunately, you cannot trade in this code for beer cheese and cheese curds and all other manner of cheese. Nor can you use it to get better football. I
But
tried.
we will give you the
Or
cheddar.
wide
so.
receivers.
Jesus Christ.
All right. I think that will do it for us this week. Thank you all for joining us in chat. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All the winners go ahead and message me in Discord, and I'll get you your code. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. See you next month.
Bye.
Bye-bye.